Hello, Coach Chris here. Today's a talk about the importance of anger. Now, we have to differentiate everything. If you've listened to my other recordings, everything circles around finding that sweet spot, that happy medium. With anger itself, the pathological is we get stuck in anger. It starts to eat away at us, resentment, and all those lovely, lovely feelings. What I have here on the screen is David Hawkins' amazing work that he did. And if you look at the lowest emotions in this paradigm, grief, apathy, guilt, and shame, those are all stuck. Fear begins a movement. If you can feel the energetic of fear, and you can see the predominant emotional state, anxiety, there's the beginning of movement. There's the beginning of agitation. And then desire with craving. Now we have directionality being given. I want this. So now there's an energetic directionality of intent. And then anger. Anger is a real important one. As I said, it's the first one that really has explosive movement. And it can bring us out of those stuck states and help to move us into the states that are above. The key to anger is not to get stuck in it. It's natural and normal to feel it. It's healthy to feel it. If we don't allow ourselves to feel it, we're again pushing back into these very stuck states. And then you look above anger, you have pride, and then you have that line that will cross from pride to courage. And courage is another super, super, super important state because courage is acting on faith. Courage is the beginning of the expression of faith. Having courage is trusting ourselves enough to do something that we deem a risk, to having an outcome overweighing fear. So, this is the love versus fear equation for decision making. We're moving the equation into love. And neutrality is above that. Willingness, acceptance, those are really important in our growth. One of my favorites, I'm going to skip right over. Reason is actually a double-edged sword. I'm not diving into that today. Love is wonderful. There's a level that's not on here of trust, and I put trust all the way up with peace, possibly up to enlightenment. Now, joy. Joy is another one. I equate that to being the opposite of anger. Because as you can see, peace is the state above that, bliss, and then enlightenment. But in order to get to peace, if we're in a state of relative conflict, but we're doing pretty well, but there's still obstacles on the path. Peace is difficult to achieve with those obstacles in the path. Joy, however, is an exuberance. Joy is a very powerful, moving energy. So it's kind of like you have moments of relative stillness, internal reflection, and we have moments of expression, expansion, obstacle clearing. So joy, if we're not already in the states of peace and enlightenment, or we're not currently in them, joy is an exceedingly powerful tool. I hope this helps.